Thomas Bond. Thomas Bond was born on May 2, 1713 in Calvert County, Maryland. He was the third son out of 5, and his family later moved to Philadelphia when Bond was a young man. Bond started his medical training in Annapolis, but needed a more advanced school to help him complete his medical training. Most colonists at this time who wanted to become physicians went overseas to receive their medical training. Bond decided to later move to Paris and England to complete his medical training, which was completed in 1738. In 1739, Bond moved back to Philadelphia, and within the next 2 years, Bond was the port inspector for contagious disease in Philadelphia in 1743. Him and his longtime friend, Ben Franklin, established the American Philosophical Society. Bond noticed that the hospitals in Europe were more advanced in many ways than in America, and wanted to be able to bring those hospitals to America. His main goal for the creation of a hospital was to provide for the poor and mentally ill for free, while improving the quality of patient care and to advance the city's medical profession. In 1750, Bond tried to raise the funds for a hospital but failed. Bond now knew he was going to need help to create the first hospital in America. Bond then went to his friend for medical training, which was Ben Franklin. Franklin persuaded the Pennsylvania Assembly to provide £2,000 if Bond could obtain matching funds from the community, which was quickly raised. The charter for building the first hospital was granted in 1751, and the hospital was going to be called Pennsylvania Hospital. The first temporary building was opened February 6, 1752 on High Street. In 1755, the construction on the hospital started, and in 1756, the hospital started to admit patients. These first patients were transferred from the temporary building on December 17, 1756. The hospital's main success was in maternity care and human treatment of mental illness. Inside the hospital, it contained an intensive care unit, neurological patients, coronary care units, a hospice, and oncology. Bond was a member of the first medical staff and volunteered his professional services until his death on March 26, 1784. Bond would lead a group of medical students through daily rounds in the hospital. Also, the Pennsylvania Hospital served as a center for treating the war wounded during the Revolutionary War, the American Civil War, and the Spanish-American War. Bond's creation of the first hospital was a huge success, as it allowed for hospitals to be created all across America, which is helping people from cancer and all other kinds of diseases and illnesses today. The medical field keeps advancing due to Bond's creation of the hospital. Bond did many other things which helped the medical field, such as the creation of morphine. He performed the first lymphotomy in the United States, delivered clinical lectures to students at Pennsylvania Hospital, which was conducted in 1776. Bond was also known as being a highly decorated surgeon. He performed surgeries on sunny days between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, since the sun was the only light in the surgery room. The seal of the hospital chosen by Ben Franklin and Bond states, "Take care of him, and I will repay thee." Bond's creating the first hospital benefit America and will continue benefiting America day after day.